This video features some of my favorite devices of vintage pocket computers from my collection. It is the Sharp PC-1600 pocket computer along with the CE-1600P color printer plotter and the 1600F Floppy Drive. It was first introduced back in 1986. Let's start with a quick overview of the three devices in its original cardboard box, before we go into the details. Besides the printer and the floppy drive, the box contains a paper roll, two paper holders, the original ball pens, and a set of spare pen replicas. The PC-1600P is a great extension to the PC-1600. It is a color printer plotter which can load either roll or cut paper up to letter size. The floppy drive uses two-sided 2.5-inch floppy disks with a capacity of 64 kilobytes per side. Further, there is a cassette tape interface on the side of the CE-1600P. The PC-1600 was introduced in 1986 as the successor to the Sharp PC-1500A. It is basically two computers in one. One with a multi-line display and a Z80-compatible microprocessor, and to implement compatibility with the Sharp PC-1500A, it has a second microprocessor, the LH5803, to run PC-1500 code and even machine code. Now I am loading an A4 size paper. This is a bit fiddling to get straight in, as you can see. Once again, please excuse my clumsiness. The printer can take up to 4 ballpoint pens of different colors, loaded in a drum. These small pens are quite hard to find these days. Luckily they are still used for some medical devices, and I was able to find a store who still sells compatible pens. The link to the shop is now displayed in the video. In the video I am still using the original Sharp pens which, unfortunately, are out of production since many years. I am pleasantly surprised that these old pens are still working fine. Now I am going to mount the pens into the drum holder. To do so, I first have to remove the printer cover. Then press the Shift key on the computer and the pen change key on the printer at the same time. The drum now moves to the pen change position. Insert the pen and press the pen change key. The drum rotates to the position for the next pen. To remove a pen, press the pen removal lever. Now insert the correct color pen as indicated on the pen holder. To finish the operation, press again the Shift key on the computer and the pen change key at the same time. There are several basic commands to control the printer. For example, the command Color X selects the pen from drum position X. X can have a value between 1 and 4. Whereas 1 is black, 2 is blue, 3 is green, and 4 is the red pen. The command C size sets the size of the printed characters from 1, small up to 9, large. An L print prints out the text in the quotation marks to the paper. Besides the cassette tape interface, there are two more options to save and load programs. One of it is the RAM disk. I have currently installed a memory extension in slot 2, which I am using as the RAM disk. Let's see what files are stored on it. And the second option is, of course, the floppy drive. It is assigned to drive letter X. Programs can be stored on both sides of the disk. The disk has to be manually turned over to change the side. Now let's see what files are stored on either side of the floppy disk. And finally, to conclude the video, I am loading and executing a small basic program from the floppy disk.